Is there anything that you regret not doing, or were you ever offered any opportunities that you didn't pursue?
Oh yeah, there's a few personal things. I got invited to Hunter S. Thompson's house up in the Rocky Mountains.
Really?
Yeah, and I was so busy at the time doing other things, I never got around to it. To doing, going and visiting Hunter, and because I really wanted to, and unfortunately, then Hunter took his life, but he had some medical problems that were going along with it, so it's a choice he made. But I do regret that. It's one that comes to mind
I
immediately.
can
'Cause,
understand that. I do just have to say I'm a huge Hunter S. Thompson fan. I actually recently did a whole episode on him with the biographer of his, Timothy Denevi. So, and I can understand too because you were in the Mongols, right? I imagine that his book Hell's Angels probably did have. I'm sure that you must have read that book, right?
oh yeah, I read that years and years ago, a long, long time ago. Well, no, Hunter and I had other things in common too. My son knew him pretty well, hung out with him a bit when he was with Sean Penn. My son was Sean Penn's assistant for a while, and and the thing, and Hunter also, when I won governor, I had a an inauguration ball that was a little different than most.
Right.
Most people win governor and they have a black tie ball where they listen to Glenn Miller music and all that. Well, that isn't me, and I don't listen to that music. So we had a rock and roll show down at the Target Center where we charged, I think, $10 a ticket, and we sold out in one day, 15,000 people. And they brought in some of my favorite artists came in, and one of them was Warren Zevon,
Hmm.
who I've been a fan of. Warren's gone now, of course, but I was a fan of Warren since I got out of the military, pretty much. When Warren came onto the scene with the Excitable Boy back in the '70s, the Excitable Boy album, I should say, so Warren played that night. And Warren was a good friend of Hunter, and when
Right.
Warren came, he brought me a message from Hunter. First, he brought me an audio tape of Hunter's favorite songs, and they were very much in my genre, the kind of music I like, so I appreciated that from him. And then he brought me a piece of advice, and Warren Zevon delivered that advice to me directly from Hunter Thompson, and the advice, I still remember it today, the advice was, Governor, never answer the phone after midnight.
That's some great
And
advice.
I thought about it, and I thought, Hunter's exactly right, because any call that the governor would get after midnight's not going to be a good one. It's not going to be good news. It's going to be bad news. So you might as well just wait till morning and get your night's sleep.
It's actually kind of ironic too, because Hunter S. Thompson was known for calling people at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's kind of
Maybe,
ironic.
I don't know. I spoke with him for a while when I was out teaching at Harvard. Hunter and I spoke on the phone. That's when he invited me out to his ranch, because I said, Warren told me that you can shoot propane tanks out there. That's what Hunter does for entertainment sometimes, is he shoots propane tanks, because they'll explode like an atomic bomb. And Hunter got all excited. He says, oh, yeah, come on out. He said, I got it set up now. You don't even have to leave the porch.
Wow. Well, that's amazing.
What a neighbor he must be. And all of a sudden you hear these loud bangs and, oh, don't worry about it. That's just Hunter shooting propane tanks.
Well, there is video actually of him exchanging gunfire with one of his neighbors at one point, and
I wouldn't doubt it. But, no, that's one thing, that getting back to the regret thing, that time played an element there, and I never did get to go out and spend an afternoon with him, which probably would have been pretty entertaining.